downtown Indianapolis.
Oh.
That's great.
Well, that's good. Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Motor City Machine Guns, DIY. So this is a match that really should have happened on an NXT takeover at some point,
Oh.
but just didn't.
Well, I will say one of my favorite NXT tag matches of all time is DIY AOP and the other.
The other
that
two?
was in, it was DIY AOP and
probably FTR.
yes,
Except
that's
there
what
would
it
have
was.
been the
FTR.
revival. Yeah.
Yes, FTR. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
well, there was the.
that was an incredible
this match. Kind of reminds me of the DIY FTR or revival match.
Mm-hmm.
They did a best 2 out of 3s on a takeover, and it was really really good.
Yeah.
But I just love. I know, but it's crazy to me that the Motor City Machine Guns are in WWE, and it really makes you think about how much WWE has changed in the last 15 years. Because when these guys were like I love these guys in TNA, like they were some of the best stuff going on in TNA, which doesn't say a lot, but you know, they were there and they were good. Lots of other people were there and they were not good. But at the time when they were in TNA, like you just like a team like the Motor City Machine Guns would never make it in WWE. Vince would consider them too small. They wouldn't be able to do the kind of matches that would make them popular. And so now that they're here and wrestling at the Royal Rumble, it's like it's a little surreal, but it just shows you how much stuff has changed.
Yeah.
These two in the ring right now, Motor City Machine Guns, years in the making to get to the biggest stage of all. And now that they are here, they have to make it count. They have to regain gold.
42 days before this DIY.
Huh. And yet they're on a 3-match win streak. Interesting. Like the tale of the tape doesn't have to be balanced, guys. Doesn't have to be pros and cons. Well, you know, they get this, but they also got this.
Whoa.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good crowd. But kind of what I was saying, like 67,000 people for Indy. Like you think, all right, if you're going to get 67,000 people, you need to be going to a major city. So that's really good attendance for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Indianapolis is very central.
Yeah.
It's very central to the country, really. And people, like when we used to go to those Gen Cons, they were 4-day conventions, and people came from everywhere for them because it wasn't so far from everywhere, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's good you get people. You get people like a lot of like people will travel for the Royal Rumble, right? Like it's definitely one that people travel to.
There are simply some matches that certain superstars just specialize in. You want to specialize.
I wonder how much time they're going to get here because we're at 1 hour and 42 minutes into this pay-per-view. I mean, I guess they'll make this a 4-hour one because we've still got an entire Royal Rumble and
the ladder match.
Like a ladder match.
Yeah, they are kind of dragging their heels.
20 minutes in between each match, yeah. Yeah.
Because I gotta be honest, I feel like we've been watching this for like 2 hours already.
This is the second match.
This is taking a while. And that's not a criticism; it's just an observation.
All right, so who do we think is going to win this?
I don't know. The Machine Guns have already held the titles, so it's not like they're chasing their first one or anything.
Yeah.
You know, DIY
So, like-
have been there a couple times too. So it really is just kind of like a who do you think could come out on top? And I know more about DIY, so I guess my instinct says them.
So it's interesting because this rivalry has already had 2 title changes.
Mhm.
Like the Motor City Machine Guns, I think they beat DIY. Oh no, maybe they didn't. Okay, well anyway, yeah, no, they didn't beat DIY for the titles. So yeah, this would be the second title change already in this feud. But I don't know. This is probably the blow off to this feud.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I kind of miss the days when they would do stuff like that, where they'd like slingshot it back and forth between people over a few months, and it's just kind of like, oh wow, you know, because that never really happened, but it really kind of put them at a good like similar level, so it wasn't, you know, there was a real battle.
I think the best example of that was The Rock and Mankind in the late 90s.
Yeah.
They traded the title back and forth. Remember once they there was a title change on Halftime Heat?
Yeah.
It was at the halftime of the Super Bowl?
In the empty arena match.
The empty arena match, yeah.
Where they just beat each other up with no one there. So they could air it exactly in front of the... yeah.
I think somebody pinned somebody by putting them under the forklift. I think that was how...
Was that at that event?
I think so.
Yeah, could have been. No, that was a tag match, I think. Wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I can't remember.
Oh, man.
It could have happened more than once.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah. But anyways, yeah. No, that was always fun when that would kind of happen because you didn't see it. It was very rare, and I guess it still is.
Oh. Ooh.
Wait a minute, Gargano didn't make a tag. Wait a minute, Jellyfish. Gargano's legal, but Ciampa's still legal, I think.
Oh, dear.
And
And we already have a fall. Wow.
Ooh, that is quick, and like
Oh.
clean too.
Well, okay. So it looks like this was some type of blind tag situation where Shelley thought Gargano was the legal man, was paying attention to him.
Mhm.
That allowed Ciampa to just come in, hit him with the knee, and get the pin.
Yeah. Ciampa, another huge nerd. Way
Why
into
is
trading
Ciampa a
cards.
nerd?
He's way into trading cards.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I say it lovingly, he's a big nerd, but, you know, nerd.
Like what kind of trading cards? Sports or?
Yeah, he talks about, like, on his Instagram, I'll see every now and again, like, him getting some kind of, like, toy memorabilia or, wrestling cards or, you know, doing things with Panini that he got and, you know, like top-loaded cards and things like that. And, you know, like, oh, okay. And I don't think he's like showing off like, oh yeah, I'm in this one or whatever, you know.
It's good to like things.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, just we've decided fuck the Motor City Machine Guns.
We just realized how long it took us to get to this point. It is way late. If we're gonna have our press conference anytime before midnight.
Going for the kill while you can. This could be a shot.
This is kind of hard for them because the whole crowd has just sat through like a big Royal Rumble, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like you can tell the crowd's not really into it. It's just like, all right, well, we're taking a bit of a break.
Yeah. Well, we took a bit of a break in the
that's
20
why-
minutes between the two matches.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. They had like 20 minutes of watching the screen.
Machine Guns for the tag titles. Quickly, when they arrived on the scene in WWE, I have no idea what a championship.
Oh, see you later.
Look at Ciampa's doing here.
Oh.
Move by Ciampa.
My God.
Striking the referee was actually the ref didn't see that. Of course he didn't. Away with Tommaso Ciampa everything.
Oh, jeez. Dastardly heels.
I love that.
Oh no! There's a lot of Owen Hart and Johnny Gargano as a heel.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like in that he's a bit of a silly heel.
Yeah, yeah. Ciampa's interesting too because he can do both. Like he can be a silly heel or a terrifying person.
What? Alex Shelley blowing some snot bubbles.
Who says they don't give souvenirs these days? What a weird thing to do in the middle of a wrestling match. Like, oof.
All right. So I'm assuming the Motor City Machine Guns need to get the next fall here. Wade Barrett eats well done steak with ketchup.
Huh.
All right, buddy, sit down.
You think
I would have taken at least 20 minutes to make that sign.
What I do like though is he's only holding it up for like a minute, usually at a knowingly low point in the match, so as not to block the people behind him. Because those seats where they're sitting are not cheap.
No, holy shit. Oh, tickets are so expensive right now.
That was nice. Not for his ribs, but I enjoyed it.
To the outside, you have to go high risk when gold is on the line.
All right. Oh, no, you don't. I was going through a bunch of files on an old drive, which already makes me sound old, but and I found a bunch of Keith Lee rising up gifts from NXT from like 10 years ago.
Motor City Machine Guns pick up the fall here. I think it looks like Alex Shelley's got a busted up open nose.
Have you tried not having one of those?
Much way better. You can breathe better with an unbroken nose for sure.
Aggressive tag.
No. Like I just feel like a good match is getting lost in the placement of the card, you know?
Yeah.
Like it would be better if this was like a SmackDown main event.
Yeah, but I guess they figured like if we're gonna do 2 Rumble matches and we want this Cody and Kevin match to be something, we got to have something with a little bit of stakes there.
Yeah. Oh, that could be it.
Oof. Oof.
Ooh. God damn, Ciampa's good.
He's very good.
I hope, like, Gargano and Ciampa or whatever, like, they get to, I don't know, like, not like recreate the feud they had in NXT,
Mm-hmm.
but something similar. Like that version of Ciampa that, one
Yeah.
that was all obsessed with Goldie and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see that guy on the main roster.
That was a great story. That was one of the best. Like, that is a top 3 NXT rivalry of all time for sure.
Oh, wow. And that's like, because you have to put other stuff like Bailey and Sasha Banks up with that, like
Yep.
Samoa Joe, Nakamura,
Mm-hmm.
like
Sammy and Kevin.
it's Sammy and Kevin. Fuck. It's well, no, that wasn't part of their feud, but
would have been a hell of a blow off.
But at some point, it'll be interesting to see, like, where the takeover era of NXT, like how it's viewed in history,
Mm-hmm.
and how influential it was to creating a WWE where you get this type of match on a PLE or a pay per view. Is this all right? Oh. What? I'm a big fan of breaking up the pin by pushing one of your opponents into the pin.
Yes.
It's really become a more used pin breakup attempt in recent years, I've noticed.
Man.
Walking out of here champions tonight. This is how much it means.
The Sopranos Season 3, Episode 7, 28 minutes and 39 seconds.
Oh, man.
So, you follow Botchamania, right? That'll be on Botchamania later.
I'm sure.
Look at this. Look at that chain wrestling.
Oof.
And here we go now. Looking for Hampton to put him away and win the tag team title. Double team coming.
Whoa.
Who the hell is that?
Masked Intruder. Well, not masked. Unmasked Intruder.
In a hoodie.
The Street Profits.
Oh, hi.
Why? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Well.
Okay.
Are we really trying? Oh, Ciampa's all busted open. Are we really trying to turn the Street Profits heel again?
Where'd they get the crutch?
I love Gargano doing the old. Whoa! What happened? Oh, what?
Oh, wow! We must be
and
so
now
good.
Ford's coming after them. So the Street Profits are just attacking both teams. It's funny. There was a report on, I think it was, I don't want to say, one of the dirt sheets, that Angelo Dawkins was seen walking on crutches in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly he was just walking around on crutches in the back to do this. So they attacked both the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. I bet you we'll get like a triple threat or something. Like do like a TLC tag match or something for the titles next, maybe.
Perhaps there will be a tag team elimination chamber again.
Was there one before?
Oh, I believe there was once.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
No.
The street profits for some reason attacking the Motor City Machine Guns leading the pack with the victory with DIY, and I think Michael Bell will play well hit the nail on the head. There's a counter attack from the street profits. They were coming for the god to
right, cool. Like, perfectly cromulent.
It was fun, but it was like, again, like if that was the main event of a SmackDown, it would be awesome. And, it would be like the last half hour of a show and it would be great. But because it's coming after a Royal Rumble and 20 minutes of everybody sitting down and watching commercials, like the fans weren't into it. And then it comes off as less exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have complaints.
I believe them.
You're not, you're not a gamer.
I've been known to game, but usually the word Lego is in front of the title, so.
I've been a fan of the video games for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
This looks pretty good. They had a year in 2020, which was otherwise a great year. The video game was so bad, like they basically just said, "Okay, we're going to take a year off, so we'll wait 2 years to the next game and really fix it up." Because it was. But since then, it's been really good again, and I think it was because WWE basically said, either do a good fucking job or we're done.
Or no more video games for you.
Yeah. But there's also all this stuff going on in video games about EA Sports doesn't want to sign deals with franchises anymore because they think they lose too much money. So they're not going to make Star Wars games anymore. So that Battlefront game that I wanted to play is not happening. And it's changed how they do their soccer games. And Madden, the football game, has sucked for 7 years at this point.
God, I don't remember the last time I played Madden.
I was thinking about getting it this year, and literally Eddie Kingston tweeted out, fucking Madden sucks again this year. They keep fucking it up. I was like, okay. So I'm not going to buy Madden again until Eddie Kingston says that it's good.
Says that it's okay.
That's my rule. I just love it because he's just such a brutally honest guy, right? It's fucking horrible. But I got into Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is just fun as hell. It's like an open world where you just commit as many crimes as you want. And it was great during the pandemic when we were fucking locked down and couldn't do shit. And I was like, well, I can't do shit really. But in this world, I can go around and do whatever I want. I can fly a helicopter. I can. But we're getting Pat McAfee highlights here.
I'll be
Look
right
at that. Threw a pass. Oh, and he threw a touchdown pass. Oh, no, he didn't. He threw an almost touchdown pass. All right. We got Solo Ian for a little bit here. Hello, everyone. All right. Kind of a fun thing about Pat McAfee. He used to celebrate good punts. He would do a Like, he would like really pump his fist and act like it was like a huge deal. And he was like, well, like this is my role on the team. This is the biggest thing I do. And look at him doing the Conor McGregor strut, or I know other people did it before him, but whatever. He made like the all-decade team or something on the Colts. He's on their Ring of Honor. Like, he was a great puncher for the Colts. Look at him making a tackle there. Oh.
Hey, I got here just in time to see them get here.
They were showing these kids meeting Chelsea Green. I don't know if they just used the first shot they got, but this kid seemed incredibly uninterested to meet Chelsea Green. She was like, hi. And like, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I like Bianca Belair. You know who I think could win the men's Royal Rumble?
Bianca
Is
Belair?
Jey Uso.
Oh,
maybe.
interesting. Jey Uso.
Jey Uso is so popular right now. Like, his entrance is 10 minutes of every Raw. Like, he on Raw this week, he came out, did like 10 minutes of just coming through the crowd, doing the yeets, his song playing on repeat over, and then basically he just stood on the desk and said, well, I lost to Gunther at Saturday Night's Main Event, but I'm in the Royal Rumble. And this music starts and everybody dances around, like perfect.
All right, well,
It's
good.
like you can eat up 10 minutes on every show with just a Jey Uso entrance.
Damn.
Well, it's a boo.
Ron Simmons is still legitimately terrifying. Oh, hey, he's here.
Rob Van Dam. And Katie Forbes. Rob's living good in retirement. Well, not retirement, but
quasi-retirement.
I
I'm ready. Let's do it.
He did like a year-long run in TNA back in like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he went heel, and Katie Forbes was like his manager, but then Katie Forbes had a girlfriend, so it was, he's like, I gotta support my girlfriend and my girlfriend's girlfriend. I really enjoyed it. Like, it all went under the radar too because it was TNA, but Bilal Muhammad having a little nap. Oh, a little nap.
And then there's this guy. It's true. I'm here. Look at me.
He does not look excited about it. Like, he's just here. He's here.
He doesn't know he's here, but he's here.
I'm John Mellencamp, blues guitar, Royal Rumble. Hello.
I love that it's become a disputed WWE championship simply because Kevin picked up a belt and went, "No,
Kevin
I'm
just
the
took
champion."
it.
Like,
but like I was saying before, good on them for making what's basically like a filler storyline. Like, everybody knows Cody's going into WrestleMania as the champion.
mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, well, we've got to buy some time here. So you have to make a storyline that's entertaining even when you know Kevin's not winning the title. And honestly, just bringing out the Winged Eagle title and letting me look at it from time to time has been enough. It's won me over.
Mm-hmm.
That's all this storyline has needed to be.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we got anyone up into this here. All right.
What happened? Travis, I was swimming out getting that championship. I see you standing here, WWE champion. What a match! What a ref doesn't screw me free. I want a match where the ref can't stop what I'm gonna do. Don't push a man so much until he snaps. The good news is, I haven't snapped yet. You don't want me to snap. What a show at this championship. Oh, thank you.
Whew. All right. Kevin Owens' t-shirt game has really been on throughout this rivalry. Just as a show, did you see the episode of SmackDown where he had a shirt that it was ripping on the son of a plumber shirt?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he wrote Canadian Dream, son of a. Oh yeah, this one.
That's funny.
Right on, Kevin Owens.
Beginning in 1988 by Hulk Hogan and was retired in 1998 by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Had Saturday Night's main event back in December.
That really is like I'm a big fan of the Winged Eagle title as well.
Mm-hmm. The one that came after it is kind of my title, but
The
I
Big
like
Eagle?
the Winged Eagle. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I think my favorite is the big gold belt that they used in WCW.
Mm-hmm.
It just was the most golden. Although it was so big that you ended up with the wrestlers looking naked with the belt.
Yes, Ric Flair had that problem a lot.
Like when Booker T came out, it looked like it was like, oh, he is wearing stuff under there. Right? Oh boy.
Would ensure that he retained the title.
Did you watch the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, fucking old people slapping each other exhibition on Netflix not long ago?
I did. I believe I fell asleep, but I did.
Did you see the part where Mike Tyson's ass was on the
did
screen?
see that, yes. That was... Yes, I did.
How did they not know? Like, there's so many things. Like, Like, Mike, you know your ass is hanging out and you're being filmed. You've just been looking at the camera. And so, like, did the camera guy not know that his ass was hanging? Like,
And did his son
And
not
so-
say something? Like,
but
Dad.
what was making me think of that was when Booker T was naked while wearing the belt. Like, you know, you can't tell if he's naked or not. Like, what if, like Mike Tyson, he just forgot he didn't have anything on, and then
Look-
one Nitro just ripped off the title, and you know, it's live TV.
You needed it to be live, Eric. I don't know if Cody wants to get rid of that. There's wrestling has more than one royal family bit in his entrance. Yeah.
Well, reminders of Vince is something maybe nobody needs right now.
Well, also, like, no one cares, Cody.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Like,
It was kind of stupid to begin with.
nobody ever said there was only one.
Cody is like
Even in the time of
like
kings
I like
and queens,
Cody a lot.
there was more than one.
It's actually never been the case that there is only. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it's a little weird, but you know, also like
Cody is.
it had impact.
You know,
It doesn't anymore.
Yeah. Cody, you know, I like Cody, which is my preamble before I'm going to say a bunch of stuff that I think, yeah. He's a little over dramatic, right? Like he's just really, really over the top. Like I remember his entrance in AEW. Like 10 things happened before his music started, and he finally got to the ring. There would be like wrestling has more than one royal family, and then for a period he was like elevating up on the stage.
Yeah.
So like that would happen, and then thered be pyro, and then he'd like, and then he'd go to the ring. I was like, dude, just fucking play your song, get to the ring. Let's go, there we go. And he's not, you know, it's 100 yards. He's fucking going.
Oh no, he's taken every step.
But I wish somebody would do a study on ring entrance length comparisons between WWE and AEW. Like, I think this should be a talking point amongst AEW fans. Was like, you know, like, because they could totally work out. All right, did you know at the Royal Rumble you watched entrances for 1 hour and 12 minutes? You know, like.
That would be an interesting comparison, yeah.
Yeah. Because if I'm looking at like what are things that I like better about WWE, what are things I like better about AEW? One thing I like better about AEW is that I don't catch myself going, "Hey, I've watched a guy walk to the ring for 12 minutes." That sometimes I'm like, "Well, I don't need to see this. This is wasted life," you know.
Yeah, no,
Just
entrances have, and like to be honest, I don't need this business either. Like,
oh, the secondary ring entrance. Well, that's because everybody's taking so long to get to the ring, you forget who's who.
Yes, the championship, yes.
I hear a little. I love that Kevin's got a big panda tattooed just by his armpit there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And here is Homelander.
I can't unsee it now.
Oh God, I just all the time.
And then he throws it on the ground.
Cody Rhodes has changed. His life has changed. Cody Rhodes.
His hair color has changed.
His
He's
neck
got a
has
neck
changed.
tattoo. In a way,
His-
we all change. Oh my God, Michael Cole having an existential breakdown on air. I've changed.
Really,
I'm fading away. No.
we need to
Michael
cut back
Cole
on the entrances.
took LSD before today's broadcast. Now feels he's melted away into his chair.
It's so ridiculous. Like, no, I'm the champion. What?
Like, can you imagine that happening like in any other sport?
No.
You know, like in the NHL, all of a sudden the Leafs are just like after a regular season game, just pull it, you know, for like a Stanley Cup, and like, fuck it, we're the champs now.
Yeah.
Sure, we're the disputed champs.
Yeah. But we're still the champs. I got this plaque. Says I'm the champ.
His body is getting ground down. There are over 70,000 people at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Oh.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I am so impressed with that attendance in Indianapolis, because this is the first like stadium show that they've done here that I can think of. Like, I can't
they've been
think
in
of
Lucas
what
Oil before.
big shows. Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was on a short list for a WrestleMania in the future too.
All right. Maybe it's just a bigger city than I'm giving it credit for.
Yeah, it's not a small area, to be honest, but like it feels small.
Yeah.
Because if you don't live there, you kind of spend all your time in this main central portion of it, where the stadium actually is located. So.
Jealous, a bitter man, in a high elbow by the dangerous zone. So Cody Rhodes invited this upon himself when his then friend Kevin Owens was offered a championship match against Cody Rhodes. You remember the matchup? It ended up Cody was the victim. His KO the killer instinct. Yeah, but then I guess he's refound it now. I think Cody Rhodes will team with Owens' arch enemy, Roman Reigns, back in October. And that really sent Kevin Owens off the deep end until he'd been attacked.
You know what I'm glad that WWE has never really experimented with any great seriousness? The raised entrance ramp.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard you talk about it before. See, I remember that I would go to shows at Maple Leaf Gardens as a kid and they had that. And I actually thought it was cool at the time. What is your issue with the raised ramp?
It just kind of looks down.
Ow, what the fuck?
Ugh. You're going to need that ladder, Kev.
It's all perfectly. This is exactly why a matchup like this plays completely into the hands of the points.
I never super understood why people wrestle bare-chested in matches like this.
Yeah, like if you're allowed to like if you're allowed to wear protection, people are wearing, you know, Roman Reigns wore a tactical vest. So.
D'Lo Brown wore a catcher's vest.
Yes, he did. Oh. Oh, what an orderly crowd. Nobody is getting into the walkway.
Wow. It's amazing.
Oh, that is very polite. An orderly crowd. Look at this. No one getting
This cleared area is fantastic. What might even
I
call
wonder
it?
if,
A
like,
reverse entrance ramp.
I wonder if someone gave them like a stern talking to, like, nobody moves when they're fighting up here. Some lady has dropped something.
I think he took someone's drink and like threw it on
Gosh.
Cody or something. Which, as a fan, you got to be like, that was awesome, but also, oh.
Get everybody with their phones out. It's on Netflix. You can see everything on Netflix. Just watch the show and remember. Oh. Like, there's a guy that has a sign that says climb slower. I like that guy was holding up the sign, knowing that nobody was climbing up the ladder at the time, but just like, look, the camera's here. This is my chance to get it on air. I don't know if I'll have the chance.
Same with the High Kim
They'll
guy.
get it. They'll know that I mean to put it up later. The joke will land.
They'll remember it.
It'll land. They'll know.
Every time those guys try to go to climb a ladder, they'll be like, "Ha, that climb slower guy." That's right.
He's stalking Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody has completely been baited into the trap of Kevin Owens. This is exactly the style KO excels in, perhaps more than anybody else.
Wingstop getting the sponsorship for this match.
I am so glad there's not a dancing chicken wing there.
Do you remember when there was a WrestleMania match brought to you by like Men's Wipes or something?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be like,
Dude wipes.
I don't know. Dude wipes. Yeah, I was like, well, I don't know what dude wipes are for sure. I've got a few ideas, but you're not explaining the entire thing to me. And now it's all I can think about during this match. I don't even know what match had happened. Like, it's just completely lost to me. So all I thought about during it was dude wipes. It's like,
I remember.
but it's got to be specific for dudes. It's not worth it. It's not worth thinking about.
Dude wipes.
I still don't think I've ever looked it up.
They're just wipes, man. They're just wipes for your poop.
So yes, but what about it is specific for guys?
Oh, I don't know. Literally the marketing.
Like,
but,
does it have like little footballs on the fabric? Or like, what is it that is specific? Like, this is your dude's wipes, man.
This is strong.
No, little woman's wipes. Yeah.
Strong hickory scent.
That's the little thing. Like, when you're easily distracted like that, and you can go down a rabbit hole in your own thoughts, you miss whole things.
Yep.
Like, there have been times I've been watching like a movie or something with Amy, and I was like, "Fuck! I haven't been paying attention for like 7 minutes. I've been thinking about weird shit and fantasy booking what could happen at the Rumble."
Usually, I'm just playing Candy Crush, so you're one up on me. I think he's going to use that ladder to hurt Cody. That's what I think.
Yeah, that is probably what I'm thinking.
Well, now he may have swung the pendulum in his own favor, and if he can scramble up this ladder, he wins the match just like that. Yeah, but Cody just trying to regroup here, trying to drag the ladder back to the center of the ring. Meanwhile, coming on to the center of the ladder here.
Okay. All right, now.
Oh,
Steady. Careful.
what?
Oh.
What?
Why would they even have that tiny ladder?
Yeah. Like, why is that there? That's what always says. I like that Owens, sometimes his thing is like, he's the only one that understands certain things in wrestling are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why would we do this?
Like,
Kevin Owens is not in the business of giving the people what they want. He's in the
That's right.
business of giving himself. The little ladder is back! Oh, the little ladder is back! He's hitting us a weapon! But he can't get the little ladder! Got the little ladder off KO. Collapses in.
that's why Cody raves. That's why.
Now Cody Rhodes and Kevin down, and it's like ascend the ladder to grab the championships and retain his title. Look how slow Cody's going. And now get the ladder up to the knee, right to the knee of Cody. William from KO. Take out a knee. How the hell do you climb the ladder? Oh, and now with the elbow of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is so and now the
cool.
section of Cody. Battered and bruised. A body that had already been beaten up.
Ouch.
You worry, like, you don't want either one of them.
Oof.
Well, you definitely don't want Cody getting injured before Mania. Oh.
Well, also, Cody bruises so easily.
I like heel Kevin Owens better than babyface Owens. I mean, Owens is always good, but he's at his best when he's a heel.
For sure. The prize fighter, the guy who's just genuinely passionate about everything.
That's exactly how Cody Rhodes got himself to the WWE Championship in the
One of my more favorite Kevin Owens bits in a bit. Remember when he was the only one that realized Elias and Ezekiel were the same guy?
Yeah. Oh, Cody. Cody. This is not OSHA compliant.
Oh.
Apparently over a Hurricane or something, but KO pulls off what was essentially a pop-up powerbomb.
Don't worry, it's padded.
I don't know how Cody continues to go after this. How much more can our champs body take? Talking about bodies, a lot is made about the seats in WWE. KO has
Still, I'm not totally sure what Cody Rhodes' match at WrestleMania is going to be.
No, it's kind of a blank spot at this point. Like a lot about Mania is. Usually after the Survivor Series, we get at least a little bit of an inkling, but not this year.
I feel like they've done teases like little red herrings and stuff. Like they had that segment between Cody Rhodes and they had that segment between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. I was like, wait, they're not wrestling at WrestleMania, or are they? It just kind of played up this idea that there's so many different things that could happen.
There is, right now there is. And also they've been on this run lately of like, you had Survivor Series, then you had the Netflix debut, then in between that you had Saturday Night's Main Event, then you had another Saturday Night's Main Event, then you had a regular, like, there was a lot of stuff going on that was fairly high profile. So I think that they kind of had to run at a high gear for a long time, so it doesn't feel like that same build to WrestleMania that it normally does.
Yeah, there's been 2 Saturday Night's Main Events between pay-per-views and a Raw on Netflix debut, which was treated like a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, so these specials with NBC, it's your first time in 20 years doing them. So you want to load them up so that they do good in the ratings. You have to load everything up on Raw and Netflix, and then you move into your biggest part of the season. So... Oh.
Ouch.
Let's fight Cody Rhodes. He's taking a beating tonight. As much as we make up the durability of Kevin Owens, it takes to remember that he is still a human being. We all
Thank you, Wade.
Yeah. I know you might think, oh, that's there's like a pig or a cow. No.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh man, this ladder isn't OSHA compliant either. I used to love when like JR would throw in a little bit of like oh, and some idiot at home says they know how to fall, or something like that. That was always kind of a nice wink.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the Dusty jabs.
It's so weird because in Ring of Honor, they just did a Dusty Rhodes centric storyline with Dustin Rhodes and Drake not Drake, the non-Vincent guy in The Righteous.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dutch.
That's it. Yeah, Dutch
yeah.
being like a student of Dusty's who liked him better than his own son, and he gifted him this cowbell that belonged to him, and so they had a bunkhouse brawl against them for the tag titles, and yeah, so to kind of see a similar thing happening in WWE is weird.
I didn't know Dutch trained with Dusty. Was he in the WWE
he may not
system at all?
He may not.
Oh, right.
That's just what they told us. But at the time, it was one of like 2 stories happening in Ring of Honor, so it was very exciting.
I like those guys, Vincent and Dutch. Like,
they're super cool. I like them a lot.
Yeah, sort of like almost like cult leader type guys,
Like,
I don't know.
Both sides of Charles Manson is kind of the way that I
put it,
because there's like this weird Vincent is this weird like hippy dippy kind of thing, and then Dutch is very much just a bruiser, like they snap.
But they're like a group where it's just like, I feel as though there's something seedy that goes on here that you two aren't talking about. Like do you run a cult? Do you
but
like Dutch sometimes looks like he travels from town to town selling elixirs.
The only problem is that Ring of Honor is rife with cults. Like, there are at least 3 active cults that I can think of in Ring of Honor right now. And like,
cults are there's been some great cults in wrestling before.
For sure. I get it. It's like I said a little while ago. In Ring of Honor, they quite often forget that they... Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I think we're on... Oh, shit. Did I... I'll pause them. I think my thing skipped ahead.
You were like a couple seconds ahead of me, but that's okay.
God damn, like...
Dang, that had to hurt.
I'm assuming that was safe because, like, again, you've got WrestleMania coming up. Oh, fuck me. Ow! Like, how do you do that without it murdering you?
Place the ladder and win this match. I can't believe Johnny Rhodes is back up on his feet. You've got the Hooman to scramble up that ladder with everything he's got. Get this one over. It's straight to a doctor. Try to do what he can. Kevin Owens might have some internal heating. Kevin Owens might need interference. Trying to play defense, but Johnny Rhodes is close to the top.
Defense. Ouch. Oh, what the fuck? This is the painful power bombs onto ladders match. That's all this match is. It's like, okay, so what do we want to do in this match? Okay, let's just power bomb each other onto ladders throughout the entire thing. Okay, just like flat onto ladders? No, let's go onto them at really weird angles.
We're going to make it a Young Bucks match, but instead of super kicks, it's power bombs onto ladders. Over and over again. Exploding ladders. Gas-filled ladders.
We got this straight from the Wingstop people. They're like, this is the match we want.
It's coming from above you and me,
shows that
kid.
people eat more wings when they see someone experience back pain.
They've done the focus group.
You can't argue the numbers.
Also, has
It's
anybody in
conclusive.
wrestling ever actually seen a car wreck?
Because they look nothing like anything.
Like, so many things look like car wrecks to them. A ladder?
Sick in the head. I guarantee you, Owens has been up at night. Some will call it sick. Back to the seat. Thank goodness. Always handing up.
Hello.
But
Shaka Khan.
it's starting thinking he plans back at that ladder.
These guys are tired.
I would be
They're
too,
taking a
frankly.
break. Yeah.
A well-earned break, if I may. Oh, that's another one of those, huh? Ouch.
Why are we doing this match, Cody? Oh! Stop doing that!
Yeah, that one hurt.
Oh, fuck.
We broke Cody, guys.
But, like, that's what I'm saying. You got WrestleMania coming up. Like, do not do that to this guy if there is a risk of injury.
All just trying to figure out how badly hurt Owens and Rhodes are.
So we're going to send it to 20 minutes of video packages, and then we'll come back to the match.
Hey, Sammy's there.
Oh, my, look who's here. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Sami Zayn is here.
Wait. Wait. Is Sammy going to help Kevin?
We might be worried about them because of what they've done to each other. Oh, no, I smell a fix. I don't like this.
Oh, no. Today is a day for Canadian unity. We gotta stick together, man. They were gonna take 25% of our payday. No. We've got to fight this American nightmare.
I don't know. This is like, if this is what wrestlers are supposed to do, then why is Sami Zayn the only one who came out? You know?
Yeah. But this is interesting. Sammy getting involved in this thing.
Oh.
A last roll of the dice, perhaps, from Cody Rhodes.
I wonder if Sammy might do something to cost Owens this match, leading to Owens versus Sammy at WrestleMania.
Again?
You could do Sammy versus Kevin at WrestleMania every year, as far as I'm
Yeah, that's a good point. That could be the main event every year, and I wouldn't care.
Yeah, like every year we'd ask, "What do you think Kevin and Sammy are going to do this year?" I don't know. It'd be great, though.
Oh, it's time for the Kevin and Sammy show. Okay, great. Yeah. I don't have great eyesight these days. And every time I see Cody Rhodes' chest, all I think is denim.
Denim. I really like it. It's awesome.
The American
For
denim.
jackets or jeans, it's great. Which is funny because like I don't think I've ever seen Cody Rhodes wear any denim ever. You know? Owens is a crimson mask here. A crimson mask. I'm so glad blood is back in wrestling.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fantastic contribution.
Well, it's because they know how to use it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they weren't so like. There was a time where it was like, if someone didn't bleed in the match, what was the point, right? But
But there was no blood in War Games. I thought was interesting.
True.
Oh.
That hurts.
Yes. I think that could probably be the end.
Has to be finished here, Cole. Cody Rhodes is near the top. Cody Rhodes has the championships in hand.
Well, suppose we all saw that coming. Oh no. Oh no. Oh geez, I'm very nervous about this. Someone
There's a
hold
guy.
the ladder. There we go.
There is someone physically holding the ladder.
Thank you.
Like, is that legal?
You know, it's funny. They did that in an AEW match, and Bully Ray went on Busted Open Radio. It was like, "Oh, that's terrible. Fuck that shit. They'd never do that in WWE." Well, Bully, they just did it. Oh, it's a drone shot. Oh,
jeez.
He may find out in the Rumble match who he will face.
Go Sports wrestling sign. Somewhere out there, there's like another me, and he's at the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, that's concerning thought. Why would the other you be in Indiana?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to him. Ow! Fuck balls. Right in front of the head coach from Notre Dame.
And he did nothing.
Didn't get involved at all. Oh, shit balls. Ow.
Smash.
That is the old hardcore
Denim.
Holly slam thing. Fuck. I hope they rigged that to break in a certain way, and Owens didn't really land on his head there. I am certain Owens decided I'm
jeez.
going to stay in this position for as long as possible. Oi!
That looks gruesome. Like,
Holy fuck balls.
like Cody kind of looks like a jerk for not checking on him. That looks so bad.
See Cody's face? Like, yeah. Do you remember at all when Randy Orton was feuding with Jinder Mahal and the two Bollywood boys guys?
Mm-hmm.
And Randy picked up one of the Bollywood boys and just chucked him in the air.
Yeah.
And you get Randy right after. Like, clearly, he was like, fuck, I threw him way higher than I thought it was. And he just goes,
Yeah.
I've never, like, related with Randy Orton on anything, but, like, you know, we all have that feeling where we do something and we realize, like, oh, fuck, I just fucked that up.
Oh, damn.
And that was clearly how Randy Orton was feeling inside at the time.
He wore it all in his face. Yes, I enjoy my latter stage Randy Orton.
Yeah, yeah. The I don't give a fuck Randy Orton is, yeah.
I did suck for a long time. Now I'm okay. Trying to be better.
Well, I just like think him and John Cena were the focal points of wrestling during such a bleak time for wrestling.
Yeah.
Like the WWE monopoly eras.
Yeah.
Like fuck
Yeah.
that. So.
Of his career. What a win.
But I think Sammy being out here with Kevin is interesting. So, like, clearly their
Yeah.
stories.
Evolve.
Well, yes. But like, yeah. Oh, now you're a little bit. Okay, I'll just. Oh, it's on Tubi.
Yeah.
Tubi is the thing
Yeah.
that Major League Wrestling was supposed to get a thing on.
Oh.
But then WWE tampered with the contract, and MLW sued them and got $20 million.
Ah.
Yeah, so there was a bit there where Major League Wrestling was the second most profitable company in all of wrestling, just because they sued WWE that year and got $20 million. And no other wrestling company other than WWE was profitable that year.
Well, good for them.
I thought so, yeah.
I'm not super familiar with MLW.
No, they're really small, but the guy is very influenced by ECW. He
Mhm.
was a writer for WWE for a long time. Guy named Court Bauer.
Mhm.
They have some good storylines, but it's just like, yeah, there's so much wrestling right now. And it's like, well, I don't know if I have time for this. But every time I do see their stuff, like I like it because it's of any promotion around that sort of has the same spirit as the original ECW. It's MLW for sure. Not so much in that like they have hardcore matches and stuff like they do,
Mhm.
but more in that like just sort of that like edgy kind of we'll showcase lots of styles like how ECW would bring
Yeah.
in the lucha guys and stuff like that. Like MLW brings in a lot of lucha guys and a lot of just like good wrestlers from around the world. So they're good. It's just they're small. Hey, there's my building.
No.
There's the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And there's the Motor Speedway.
It is where the motors speed in a certain way.
They love that shit in Indianapolis.
They do.
Love cars going fast.
Everyone does. But we all know why we watch this.
Pat, tell us a little bit about Indianapolis.
Well, it's a city.
You should not kiss the ground like that. So.
No, I would definitely not recommend that in Indianapolis.
Oh. There'd be motor oil all over that.
Yeah, no. There you go.
A lot of celebrities in the house here tonight.
Each yeah. Oh, is this the Pacers played at 5 p.m. today?
Oh.
Yeah. They beat the Hawks today.
So that he could get there in time.
That's Ice Cube's kid. He was in
Yeah.
Kenobi. And he's with somebody wearing a Don Morocco shirt, which is fantastic.
Yeah, he's a big wrestling fan.
Ice Cube's kid? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like this guy, but that's okay.
I don't really know who he is.
He's like a Logan Paul.
That's kind of. Well, how about that?
Remember when Triple H was picking the music for takeovers and it was like obscure death metal artists and stuff?
Yeah. That was another thing that, like, remember there was a period where Triple H was back ahead of creative, but we didn't know yet? but I started to notice it. Like one of the things was like, it's like fuck, there's like it's a heavy metal song again was the thing for the. I'm pretty sure Triple H is back. It was
It's a good
heavy metal
indicator.
music, Nakamura doing promos in Japanese. These were all these things that made me go, "Yeah, Vince is gone. This is Triple H is back." Yeah, we've got some audio problems with Big E and Joe Testosterone. Joe T. Good old Joey T.
Big Joe. See, like,
oh man,
I love the presentation and I get it, but we don't need this. Like,
no, not at all. It's just like it's so much time. It's like, okay, the match is over, so now we have our 20 minutes of sitting.
yeah.
So,
and I understand if there's like a gimmick match or something that you got to reset something up, you got to drop down a cage, you got to clean up a mess of confetti or I don't know, bird gets loose maybe, I don't know. But we don't need this. As much as I love seeing
it feels like they just do it to drag out the show. Like shit, we'll have 4 matches, but we've got 20 minutes of in between stuff.
Ugh. Why are they showing us everyone that's going to be in the match? Half the reason we watch this is for the surprises.
Who's going to be in it this year? These guys. Now on to the match.
Maybe that's their way of cutting. But like, this is something too. Like, WWE loves to give its matches its own intro. They're so in love with intros, the match itself gets an intro. We don't need that, Like, we know what if this is your first time watching the Royal Rumble, and I am 100% serious with this, if this is your first time watching the Royal Rumble, and someone that you are with has not explained to you how it works 107 times in the time leading up to this moment, then you're not watching the right thing.
So just watch it. You'll figure it out. The buzzer goes, a new person comes out.
Well,
you throw
I'm
them over
sorry.
the rope, that person's gone. Like,
what wrestling fan alive would watch the Royal Rumble with someone that didn't know how it worked and not sit there explaining it to them in minute detail the whole time?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, this is because, and this guy does this, and this, and this is going to happen here. So what's going to happen? Oh, no. We don't need it explained every year. Like, we get it.
I like that even the Royal Rumble now has its traditional video that they play 20 times before the Rumble on TV, and then once before the Rumble. It's like they did one video where statistics were a key part, and I guess it went well. And then for 2 decades, Vince was like, "God damn, we gotta like statistics with the Royal Rumble. We got numbers, Rumble numbers." Now it's a tradition. That'll never end.
Not while Bruce Pritchard lives. I was on the treadmill the other day watching. What year was it? I think it was 2001, maybe. When Drew Carey was in the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this stuff used to happen. Huh. I remember
that. He eliminated himself because he didn't want to face Kane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I'm like, this is brilliant.
As we found out now, he wasn't worried about being attacked by Kane. He just didn't want to have a conversation with him about his political beliefs.
Which probably aligned fairly closely with Vince's.
Oh, Kane's? Well, you know Kane.
Well, yes.
Well, yeah.
I also thought you were talking about Drew Carey, but yes, Kane. Yes.
Oh no.
Kane sucks. I hate how tarnished I feel about The Undertaker now. I really do.
Oh, really?
Like every time I see him, I was
never that big Undertaker.
But every time I see him now, and I see like cool Uncle Taker that he's become, and I'm just like, oh, but that's not. No. Oh. Like it's just like, oh, I want to love this so much, but I can't.
Yeah. I don't know. Aside from the brief Magic period, I never got that into Undertaker. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. It was just something the way he was presented. I was just like, all right, I'm done with this guy.
I can understand that. His thing was that he was one of the best big men who was methodical, right? So his
Yeah,
matches weren't always, super high flying affairs, but they were usually fairly entertaining.
it was. Well, actually, I was good with the Undertaker all the way up to when he was under Biker Taker,
Yeah.
and even when he went back to Dead Guy after under Biker Taker, I was like, nah, I don't know, man. I was done after that. So
I did find it strange that he ended his career as Biker Taker.
well, I
Like
think
that
the
the
idea
Boneyard
is.
the
Oh yeah,
Boneyard
yeah,
match was
yeah.
his last thing, right? His last official match.
Well,
So, you know,
I get the feeling that Undertaker's favorite version of Undertaker is under Biker Taker.
I imagine so.
Even though nobody else's favorite version of the Undertaker is the under Biker Taker. Rey
I didn't
Mysterio.
mind, but yeah.
You know what I just love the hell out of? Is that the LWO is a thing in 2025.
Yeah.
I just love that it's still a thing.
Oh man. So you think Cena's going to be 30?
Could be. Could be. So, my picks to win it, John Cena, I think, is
Oh, we got to roll
a
that
favorite.
dice.
Oh, yeah, let's do it up.
Okay, I have a dice generator here. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Start. Oh, there it is. 23. Okay. Are you good with 23?
20. Oh, okay. So the 23. All right.
So your number is 23.
Okay. I have to cheer for this person no matter what.
Mine is 18. So whoever the 18th entrant in is my guy. I better write that down.
All right. So, okay. I'm trying to put together who I think my picks here are going to be. So, John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso is my dark horse pick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think CM Punk, because CM Punk already has Paul Heyman owing him a favor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's his WrestleMania story. Cena, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso. Probably one of those three, I would say.
I don't know if I could think of anyone beyond that, to be honest.
I don't think, I think Jey Uso is just my dark horse pick, because I think they could do Jey Uso versus Gunther at Mania. Because they've been doing this thing, like Gunther's beaten him twice now. Mm-hmm. I think it would be cool if it was like this thing, like Jey Uso, like he had his choice which champion to pick, but he chose Gunther because he wants to be able to beat that guy he's never been able to beat. I don't know. I think it would be a cool storyline. So I want to. Yeah. I think there's a chance.
I like that, and like you say, he's moving big numbers, which is a good idea for them. So maybe no, it makes sense. I can't think.
But you see, like so many people in like Yeet shirts, right? Like he's really popular. And
it's just the guys that you would normally associate with that spot are all doing stuff already. You know, like
yeah.
CM Punk, like I guess there's a story there. You know, the redemption, the returning hero, but he never really. First of all, that kind of was a lot like Cody's story, and second of all, like they haven't really played that up. Here? So, Nakamura.
Oh, Penta.
Ah.
Oh,
Penta and Rey.
Mysterio. Hello. That should be good. So, from what I hear, they've made a shit ton of money off Penta merchandise,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that has made them think, "Oh, we got something with this guy," and I think they do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've loved him since Lucha Underground.
Yeah, yeah, he was awesome in Lucha Underground.
The man who has taken the world by storm. Entering his early
It's actually a bit like you could argue that it's almost good that Phoenix isn't there with him right now
Hmm.
because he comes in, gets all this buzz, does this stuff, and then you bring in his brother down the line, and it just adds another element, right? Like he doesn't need his brother to come in and be a big deal. Clearly, like
Yeah.
it's gone very well so far.
And you have to assume,
Oh.
too, that like the majority of the WWE audience had no idea who he was.
Yeah, I think so. I
You
think
know?
he just has that like presence, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
They just knew he was a big deal as soon as he got there.
yeah. But just the way that he does, that weird little walk or whatever, it's
Yeah.
like it just, you can tell it's like, oh, okay, this guy's a little different.
Yeah, not often do people pull off the mask and makeup look.
In the Royal Rumble, because let me tell you, the designs on victory, number 2 will still get there in the soul of it.
This is very cool.
Yeah, this is very nice. More of this, please.
The standing ovation from this capacity crowd tonight. Two men that have represented the country of Mexico with absolute pride over the years. Two of the most recognized wrestlers on the planet.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! That guy was like 48
Well,
years old.
that's interesting. You don't often see white men on TV these days cheering for Mexicans. Like that's interesting. But I wonder if that's. I wonder if that was.
We don't know what he was yelling.
Yeah, that's fair.
We don't know what he was yelling.
There's no way to prove it.
Some fear. Oh, he did 619. I get it.
36.
Some fear.
This is going to be a classic. Sportsmanship and pleasantries are done and dusted.
Oh, no.
One of the most spectacular superstars.
Yeah, no Corey Graves on this show at all. So him being in the Rumble exists as a possibility. That was a kick right to the face.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Mysterio now going to fly up to the top rope quickly. Rey Mysterio now. And he got Camarada. Lance is a hell of a luchador, but he's just bigger and stronger.
Oh, shit. Did he touch?
At least one foot touched.
So much experience in the moment. It's never been on this stage before.
Are they reviewing it? Oh, no, he's holding up the one for the 1 foot.
I guess. Or
Which
they're
is kind
holding
of
up.
good, because then we'd all have to sit here for 90 seconds going, oh.
Oh, well, we listen to just watch. Oh. Ooh. Well, here goes Ray's fourth knee.
Ray looks like he's taken a lot in the 2 minutes they've been wrestling. Oh.
That's
all right. Now we want the Mexican
okay.
skin on American made.
The only thing I can say about American Made is at least they didn't make them overtly racist.
Yeah, not the the JBL Eddie Guerrero storyline. Good Lord.
We saw how Penta's debut went as Mr. Dave.
I'm just glad Gable is like regularly doing cool stuff.
Mhm.
Oh,
Made a hell of a match a few weeks back on Raw. World was introduced to Penta. Now up on the top set flipped by Ray. Chad Gable, though, trying to slingshot Mysterio. And Penta now. Backdrop by Chad. Chad Gable in control. Now we're going to send Ray out of the ring.
oh, why you?
Mm.
Senior official Chad tapped on his sides. Right there. Normally I give no to be a chance for number 3, but Chad Gable with a
The graphics seem to have cut off Cody Rhodes here at the bottom.
Oh my.
Cody Rod. You can face Gunther or Cody Rod.
Cody Rod is an excellent porn name. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh!
Ouch!
That wasn't good.
He's a Chad Gable. It's a good job. He's a in-ring machine with incredible conditioning. Because that was a double upper extension of the knees of Chad Gable.
Oh, Carmelo Hayes.
Hmm.
He loses a lot of matches,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of wondering, like, I think when Trick Williams gets called up, they should put them together and do something. Whoa, look at Carmelo go. Carmelo and Ray. Oh boy. What a sick bird.
Oh, he certainly showed him in their long-standing beef over
Disrespectful
things. It's funny too because in Ring of Honor there are honestly I think 6 guys that are exactly like this guy. Who's
that's
like
like
Carmelo
a bit
Hayes.
of an issue. Like, yeah, like really good wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Like, there are so many really good wrestlers out there that it's
and you're like you
not
could
enough
see
to
them
just be one, you know?
Yeah, you could see them at any point winning an Intercontinental, a tag, or a U.S. title.
Yeah.
And they'll put on fun matches and, you know, but like they're just missing that one thing.
You know, yeah, it's sometimes it's that intangible thing too, right? Like Pentagon just has that thing that it's like people are just drawn to the guy. And all he ever says is zero miedo and does his thing, but
yeah.
You know, like, but there's just this.
It's very similar to like
thing about it.
Very similar to like NXT Nakamura.
Yeah. Well, you know, like another guy whose English isn't their first language, so like cutting promos,
Santos
like,
Escobar.
you know, Santos Escobar. All right.
It's just got a lot worse when Chad Gable has another luchador enters the frame. Santos Escobar from Legado del Fantasma. Enters his 3rd Royal Rumble match.
So he was also in Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
Santos Escobar. He was the like red and white hunter guy. So we've got 3 Lucha Underground veterans in the ring.
That's not a bad thing. That stuff was great.
No, not at all. Lucha Underground? Fantastic.
I really enjoyed that show. Like,
yeah. No, it was really great. Because it came in at a time where, like, God, you needed some alternative to WWE, right? Like,
well, and it took all those things that, you know, you love about the wrestling. And
these two will have had a long history together.
Yeah.
In AAA. So, yeah.
Like, it was very, I don't know, it was totally different. And it like, I wish that their storytelling was just so deep, you know, like
Oh, sorry. What are you talking about?
Lucha Underground. Like,
Oh, Lucha
you know,
Underground. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
Joey Ryan was an undercover cop trying to bust
yeah. Yeah.
Cesar because, you know, he was running this temple that no one could find.
Yeah, I know. I just love the whole concept of it. I just thought it was perfect. I wish somebody would try it again, or
Mm-hmm.
like if you can't do it live action, give me like a cartoon or some shit.
I
Oh,
have, I've tried many times to create a wrestling
ooh,
cartoon. Problem is that it would be exceptionally expensive.
yeah. Well, I can imagine. All right. Who's number 6? Yeah. Otis. I like this is like it's a bunch of people who want to beat up Chad Gable. That's the story of the match so far. All the luchadors want to beat up Chad Gable. Otis wants to beat up Chad Gable. Carmelo Hayes has no particular reason to beat up Chad Gable, but
But you know, he sees everyone else
might
doing
as
it, figures
well.
why not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember when the storyline was Otis and Mandy Rose were a couple?
I do. I was just thinking about that and how he saved her in the women's rumble that year. Otis is great. Like,
Oh, it's fantastic. I remember he won the Money in the Bank during the pandemic.
yes, he did. During the Money in the Bank match where they murdered Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Threw him off the side of the
Oh, a
building
lot
and
of
just.
straps coming
Oh,
down.
my.
I mean, at WrestleMania one year, we all watched Big Boss Man get hanged from the Hell in a Cell, and
Yeah,
then he
that
just came back a
was.
few weeks later and was like, "Oh, my neck."
Yeah. There's a lot of awful things I could say about this.
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Didn't TKO just buy some obscure sport league?
The Professional Bull Riders League.
Was that what it was? All right.
They bought it like a few months ago, I think.
Yeah. I was wondering when those crossovers were going to start.
Oh, you could definitely bring in a guy with a bull rider gimmick and do some type of crossover. Who is entrant number 7?
He's a ghost.
Braun Breaker. The unpredictable badass. Is that really the fucking nickname they're going with? The unpredictable badass. Not only is he a badass, you can't predict how bad will this ass be. What kind of badass?
Oof. That kind, I guess.
Oh, Carmelo Hayes.
Bye.
Oh, fuck. Carmelo Hayes on the main roster is just getting beat, tossed out. I hope things go better for him. He's a really good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
It's a lot of Otis.
That is a lot of bonus. Those are Breakers wearing old Steiner gear. Like Steiner used to. Yeah.
It must suck being the son of the less interesting Steiner.
Must suck just having to have been around Rick Steiner as a human being, let alone being raised by him. Oh,
That's
Santos
fair.
Escobar. I will give the Steiners credit for one thing. They were in that angle with the Outsiders on Nitro, where the Outsiders actually ran them off the road
Mm-hmm.
and like crashed their car or whatever. Like, all right. Quite possibly the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen on TV in my life.
No one told him which.
Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Just, what a dick. Oh.
I know. I don't understand why they do this spot. Like,
Somehow, out of all the beatings that wrestlers take, that was so bad that clearly he can't continue. So now there's a missing entrant. Is that how it's
yeah,
gonna go?
yeah. And someone will show up as a surprise, and they'll be like, "Of course, Akira Tozawa. He never entered the match." I like the Triple H is checking on him though. That's nice.
Okay, just sit him in an office chair. That's how you tend to injured people. Make sure he's in an office chair. It elevates his head. Oh, is this? Who is this guy?
Oh, he's one of these fucking streamer dudes.
Fucking streamer. I show speed. So, like, you know, like,
Oh, it's
maybe
so amazing that they had all that ready for him. A headshot and everything. Like,
full entrance, yeah. Oh no! Oh!
I don't think the crowd liked that.
Is he like one of Logan Paul's buddies, or hey, you can do a backflip?
I think so.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I'll give him credit. He let him do that.
He didn't let him do that. It did not appear as though Braun was taking it very easy on him at all.
So am I supposed to like Braun Breaker now, or like?
Okay. I show speed. They had the graphic already for him being eliminated. Wasn't even supposed to be in the match.
I mean, they were able to save time in that he doesn't have any spaces in his name.
God.
But
Breaker totally killed him with that spear.
I'm not heartbroken over that.
Entrant number 9.
On the New York Transit line.
If this train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Sheamus up.
Jack. Oh, Sheamus got a haircut. I get my haircut for the Royal Rumble. I like that Sheamus's thing is that he's had the perfect WWE career in reverse. He starts off, wins the world title like 6 months in from John Cena, and then like goes after that, ends up like proving himself in tag team matches and mid card matches, and so I was like, oh, he went the opposite way.
He went full circle. I like it.
Oh. Oh! Oh!
Mm.
Sheamus pulling out those lucha moves of his own.
Oh.
Two absolute alpha balls about to collide.
He did not make contact with that kick.
How you doing, fella?
We already got 4 eliminations at number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Uso. Oh.
Someone's gonna have to pick that up.
Rude. There's littering everywhere. I remember one year Rey Mysterio went from first and won it. For whatever reason, the thing that struck out of me about that match was at one point the camera panned over to Rey, who was lying on the ground, and just at that exact moment, he puked. It was like, there's Rey Mysterio. It was a little like Mike Tyson seeing Mike Tyson's ass hang out. It was like, oh shit, but just it was less confusing. I still don't understand how people didn't realize Mike Tyson's ass was hanging out. I don't understand how he didn't realize it, how the camera guy didn't realize it. I don't know,
I like
man.
to think he knew all along.
It's Andrade.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The guy who it always seems like the promotion he's in isn't using him well.
He was an NXT champion.
It was. He was huge in Mexico, obviously. But I kind of expected when he came to WWE, I thought, because Triple H booked him so well in NXT that he'd be a bigger deal. But he's just kind of a mid-card guy.
Yeah.
And they don't show really any signs of moving him beyond that. Malachi Black's on his way back to WWE, right?
I figured that would happen once his AEW stuff wrapped up.
Yeah, so that'll be good. I'll be interested in.
I always liked him.
Yeah. No, I liked him too. I mean, I guess the idea is so basically what AEW says is anytime there's like someone who's not getting used, it's usually because they didn't agree to creative or whatever. So Tony Khan was like, "All right, fine, I just won't use you," and
which is
I think
pretty
that's
shitty.
Basically, well,
like,
but I guess like according to them, like because they sort of have like more creative freedom given to the wrestlers, like wrestlers will just say, "No, I don't want to do that." Whereas I don't really think too many people are doing that in WWE. Like I'm sure the top guys are probably dictating some stuff, but
yeah.
all right. We can't be too long from some some big surprise, some big thing happening.
Okay.
This is Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu was in MLW for a long time. He was their world champion. Look at him getting fire in his entrance.
Ooh.
Part of the Samoan wrestling dynasty Royal Rumble debut. Not a lot for Jacob Fatu. They weren't going to give MLW any advertising, say former MLW champion or anything.
No, I don't think that'll happen. Not for 20 million.
He was in a stable called Contra Unit.
Well,
Yes, and they were like a multinational gang of assassins. They were pretty cool. I liked them. Zero Mied. Oh, some fear. Some fear. He also lost a ton of weight. Like, he was bigger before he debuted in WWE. Oh! Big guy. Oh! See you later,
Nice.
Chad.
Yeah.
See you later, Rey Mysterio. Fucking Christ.
Unceremoniously.
Yes. Yeah, like no like storyline teased in the inner. Oh, Andrade, you are still in the mid card, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if you're married to Charlotte Flair. This is your spot. Oh, Breaker and Jacob Fatu. I think this is a storyline building.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah. Ludwig Kaiser. He is an expert on heel body posture. He knows exactly how heels should hold their body. A strong arch in the back signifies you are a villain. William Regal was a big proponent of that.
True.
Not a good heel run there. That wasn't great. I like to play basketball and dribble a basketball. Okay. He's just sauntering around the ring. So look at that arched back. Like,
it does make his trunks look even smaller.
like his chin is behind his ass. Like, very worm-like guy. He's good though. I can see him being someone that moves up the card in the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Out he goes.
Definitely not anytime soon, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, at least they build it up. So they'll do a Ludwig Kaiser Penta match. That'll be fine. I will watch that wrestling match.
I too will
I'm
watch.
so angry. I'm so angry. I have to get at you. I have to get at you. My back is very arched. I have excellent posture. Does an excellent posture. You see, like, he's with Tiffany Stratton, right? You see them together, and you're like a very Barbie-esque couple here. Like, oh, Ludwig is coming back. I'm still very upset and my back is arched. My hair is perfectly gelled and my back is arched.
I like that this WWE resists the temptation to make him into a literal Nazi too. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. You know, we got the real ones are back, so you know.
I think it's more just the company is now run by a guy who wasn't raised on Hogan's Heroes, so, or like, you know.
Or Baron von Raschke or Fritz von Erich.
Yes.
I noticed that didn't make it into the Iron Claw about how Fritz von Erich was originally a Nazi character.
There was a lot that didn't make it into the Iron Claw that I was surprised by.
Oh yeah.
But it was depressing enough that I was like, I'm okay. They left it out.
I listened to the Von Erich sisters do a podcast about it, and they're like, yeah, it was really not accurate. Where they cropped out a whole brother. Like
Yeah.
things don't happen in the proper timelines, like at all.
Yep.
It's yeah. I mean, people really like the movie. I stopped watching it.
It also was like
Oh yeah.
a little strange that Zac Efron, who would have made a perfect Carrie,
Yeah, they were
was cast as
reversed.
Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the guy from The Bear, I was like, you're not Carrie. Like,
To Jacob Fatson. The Miz was caught in midair in a Samoa drop. I've never seen anybody shrug offense. That's quick.
I think they're gonna give. You know how every year they build a guy up where like they don't win, but they're the guy that like threw out 10 people. I think Jacob Fatu is gonna get that treatment here.
Jacob or Braun?
Well, I'm sure they've done it with Braun already. I think Jacob Fatu. Oh, here he is.
Oh, look at that. Joe Henry.
The TNA champion is here.
I figured he'd show up.
Joe Henry.
Yeah.
In his first Royal Rumble match. Somebody somewhere must have said it.
If Vince McMahon has any influence over this company at all, he'll get booted in the face and thrown out immediately.
Yep.
Oh, Vince McMahon is truly gone, everyone. He has no say in WWE at all. Joe Hendry is getting his shit in. Following a snap from Joe Hendry. And now he's going to dramatically turn towards the camera. Oh, they didn't zoom in fast enough, but okay.
And now Henry with Miz up. Parading around the ring with Miz in his ring. We will rock you, Joe Henry.
Oh.
Jacob Fatu. Reminding Mr. Henry, this is a different world here. It's not just about belief over here, it's about reality, says Fatu. Joe Henry. Is anybody not a fight?
Okay.
Oh, go there, fella. You want to have a fight there, fella? You take my potatoes, I kick you in the face.
Jesus. Like,
Okay, I'm Irish.
I don't understand what's happening.
Oh, it's Roman. Okay. I didn't know. Like, Roman's now got several things that take place before his music starts. It's like people's music has music now. Like
Like
I
a
need
teaser
an
for the trailer.
For my introduction. Yeah, exactly.
The roof. The roof.
Look, Pyro. I made that happen by pointing. You sure did, Roman. You sure did. You make pyro happen with your finger. WWE has been feeding Roman lies for his entire life. He believes he's magic, and it's just thought he'd come off more confident that way.
It's a wrestling version of the Truman Show.
You made that fire happen, Roman.
this year.
Oh, everyone's just having a nap waiting for Roman to get to the ring. See that they clicked to the ring for like 1 second. Everybody was lying down. I was like, oh, just fucking get off the ring. Oh, there we go. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, it appears Roman is going to be that guy this year. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't believe. I don't believe.
Ow.
And goodbye, Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming out.
You should not have believed.
Perhaps you should have believed.
Yeah, no Wyatt Six in here. I hear somebody is injured, and that's why the Wyatt Six aren't around right now.
I had heard that as well, but I was
Oh.
like, "There's 6 of them."
There's 6 of them.
Like,
So put the healthy ones in. Oh.
Too caught up in the moment. In Roman Reigns,
He got broken.
And took advantage of the momentum. Yeah, that's the better instinct.
Man, there's only 4 wrestlers still in the match.
Jimmy himself and Roman Reigns.
interesting.
Part of the family.
I wonder why they loaded up the
I mean-
women's match.
Yeah, it's interesting the way they did that. It was completely opposite. So Jimmy and Roman are going to work together? Oh. Oh, no!
Mm.
Well, you had to have reinforced the ring before the match. You can't go and do it now. It's fucking ridiculous.
Idiot.
So stupid.
You are looking at a future in all cylinders against Fatu. We're about to
At least she's
find out
pleasant
She's
about
a
it.
wonderfully polite woman.
Mm-hmm.
against
Okay, yes.
It's seemingly walk on water in this industry. Some conversations with Roman Reigns are in. Roman
I could see them doing Fatu versus, Roman in a big match at some point. Oh, my entrant. Wait, what entrant were you supposed to be
No, I
cheering
was
for?
18. You were 23.
Oh, okay. So you're after this one.
So the next guy is my guy.
All right, I'm going to see if I can pee, and Drew won't be in the ring yet.
began at Clash of the Castle a couple of years ago. Roman Reigns defeated him thanks to Solo Sikoa. It has been over 2 years that McIntyre's hatred for Reigns and his family has driven through off the deep end. And now tonight, an opportunity to go face to face with his arch nemesis, Roman Reigns. The face of Roman Reigns just dropped because 270 pounds of snarling Scottish anger is heading his way. The man who won the 2020 Royal Rumble, staring at the man who won the 2015 Royal Rumble, McIntyre and Reigns.
Oh,
He made it to the ring.
So he's
But he hasn't done anything.
okay. There we go. Perfect. Guy.
Mm.
He's a wild animal. Attacking Reigns. McIntyre back to Penta. McIntyre's got the assistance of Fatu. Well, Fatu's not going to back down, and not Drew. This is very interesting here. And now it's we're going to double team Roman.
Fuck this guy.
On the tribal team, Roman Reigns.
I wonder if Solo Sikoa will be in this match. I don't think we've seen him since he lost to
No.
Roman on
The
on
debut.
Netflix, didn't he?
That's Braun's Roman. How that feels.
Oh, stink face.
Focused on victory right now. He just wants Roman Reigns. Number 18.
This is my guy.
Your guy is Finn Balor. I think. Yeah. Finn Balor with
All
a
right.
weird green circle. Weird
Okay.
green circle, Finn Balor. All right.
That is weird.
He won 57 minutes in this match. 18's not a bad number, Larry.
I wonder, like, it's been so long since we got Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah. It
And
seems like forever
they're
ago.
definitely, yeah, they're teasing another breakup of the Judgment Day. Like, I know the Judgment Day just broke up and created a new one, but now, like, there's some tension between Finn Balor and Liv Morgan. So,
Uh-oh. I don't think Finn's going to win that PR battle.
I actually think they're going to try and turn Liv and Dominic babyface,
Mm.
which turning Dominic babyface could be tough.
Now, Bob Tooth turned his anger. Bob Tooth doesn't give a damn about anybody. Nothing either. Roman goes back to fighting, and Jacob Bob Tooth now back to Balor in the corner.
But yeah, like I wonder if they ever wanted to turn Finn Balor back into a main eventer, just bring back the Demon, you know?
Yeah.
I think the last time we saw the Demon and Roman Reigns main evented a pay-per-view, like if during Roman's reign of terror at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. Shinsuke. Darth Shinsuke Nakamura.
Damn, I forgot he won a Rumble.
He did, yeah. 2018.
His match with Sami Zayn in NXT when when he debuted and Sami had his last match.
Yeah.
I think about that match once a week. It was one of the best wrestling matches I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Nakamura is fucking awesome. I watched his he's wrestled twice for Pro Wrestling Noah, and done these cool matches in Japan. I don't know if it was last year or 2023, but he wrestled against the Great Muta in Keiji Muto's last match as the Great Muta, and that was very cool because the Great Muta is a very cool character.
Yeah, it's one of those legacy characters.
Yeah.
Naturally, the pace has to slow because the strikes are just that much heavier. And Pep's going to use Balor.
Oh!
Oof. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Penta lasted over 40 minutes. What a debut performance made in the Rumble. Notably,
down to the final 10. So over half the field has already been eliminated.
It's very different from the women's.
Yeah. All right, here's my dark horse pick. Oh yeah, so who's your guy? Nakamura?
No, Finn.
Oh, Finn. Right. Like, look at everybody. Everybody's having a fantastic time just because Jey Uso is coming to the ring.
He got Jacob in the ring. He got Roman in the ring. And Jey Uso now turns his attention to Finn Balor. Jey has been fun. And McIntyre.
Jeez,
He has no love lost for Jey.
Oh.
Spear.
Thunk.
Oh shit!
To the Yeet Rumble. And a fourth Rumble for Jey Uso tonight. Went for the step up Insecurity. Shane step out of harm's way.
Oh.
Jey Uso came out here with such energy. And hence by this massive audience of Yeeters, he's in danger of burning himself.
Oh, this audience of Yeeters.
Stinking yeeters.
Oh no! The fuck? Not a long stint for Shinsuke Nakamura in the Royal Rumble.
No, I guess I feel like he's already got the U.S. title, so.
Yeah. Just do your introduction. Come on back.
Yeah. So many people work here now.
Oh, AJ Styles is back.
I just thought it was the weirdest intro for him.
The phenomenal AJ Styles is back. Why no level yet? 2016. AJ Styles.
Oh,
Right.
that's when he made his debut. Michael Cole goes, who would ever forget 2016? I was like, me. What happened in 2016?
Yeah, wait, what?
That was when he made his debut. That was when WWE kind of gutted a bunch of top guys in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
They took AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Anderson, and Gallows.
Yeah.
Who were like relevant at the time. Not so much now.
They had like Kenta. They had Hideo Itami.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They didn't work out for him as well, but
No.
Jacob Fatu has had dramatic stare downs with like 7 people in this match. Like, make your scary face, Jacob.
They tell me I'm a werewolf, so grrr. Styles like,
I'm kind of a werewolf too.
I don't know about cryptids, but let me tell you about the flat Earth.
It's funny for a guy who would have flown to Japan to just not understand how that works, but anyway.
Maybe he slept.
Like, AJ, you know how when you fly to Japan from the West Coast, you fly west, but you fly east if you won't get. Never mind.
Oh.
It is one big SOB.
Let's see how badly he can hurt himself this time. He's getting the Kevin Nash award, I'm telling you.
He was the winner of the greatest Royal Rumble, if you remember, in Saudi Arabia.
I do.
That one year.
The 40-man Royal Rumble.
I like that we've chosen the what will now look like it'll end up being a 4.5-hour show as our first stream. Let's just go with the longest show they do all year. Oh, dramatic stare between Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. Yeah.
Outstanding. Oh, a little lick of the chops.
To taste the power of Jacob Fatu, the savagery of Jacob Fatu.
Oh, shit balls. Fuck.
Oh, my God. What the hell? Jacob, what are you doing?
Oh,
Throwing
we
shit on
need
the
those
ground.
office chairs. They don't go to wrestling because it's. Okay. I like it about all the things. You can't throw a chair. We need the cops to interfere.
Come
on
on,
our
man.
behalf. This has gone to a length we never thought possible. That was an office chair. It
Have
had
some
wheels on
decorum.
it. Fuck! That could hurt. Bruise.
This is your guy.
Oh, I'm cheering for Cena. That's
Oh,
all.
define irony. Interesting that there was like.
Time's up. My time's now.
It's interesting that
Last
like
time.
there was no word from him or promo or anything like that leading up to it. It's not though, John. You're gonna wrestle for a whole year.
I like that they're just gonna do his last everything. His last Royal Rumble, his last Elimination Chamber.
Did he ever win
His
the
last
Elimination
episode
Chamber?
of WWE Speed. He might. He'll win either this or the Elimination Chamber. Oh, goodbye, Strowman. Oh,
John Cena looking to win a third Rumble. Only Stone Cold Steve Austin has won 3. John Cena and Finn Balor in the apron.
Whoa.
John Cena.
oh! Thanks for catching Finn Balor, Braun Strowman.
Oh my God. John, what are you doing, man?
Well, Shane.
I like blue t-shirts, but I've had enough wearing of blue t-shirts today, sir. Now let's grapple. Oh.
You'll notice my hair is cropped
Oh.
closer to hide my bald spot.
Wrestling is a proud tradition of people hiding their bald spots.
Ah, yes. One chick magnet punk. Who also looks like he's in the best shape of his life.
Well, I mean, there's the stat they put up for him: tore triceps and finished runner-up in the Royal Rumble last year. I don't ever like. It was the best stat was that he tore his triceps.
I think they mean more like he managed to almost win it with a torn triceps.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. Oh, some more pink and black. I believe Jey Uso is doing the road dog thing right now.
He is, yes. And AJ Styles is going, why did I come back? I have so many kids.
It was such a long walk out here. Oh, he's talking to a ref. I wonder if AJ's hurt. Oh, no, he's fine. Yeah, I think the idea is one of these three guys is probably going to win. I like that Cena got so excited he just had to jump. You know, like
this is so cool.
Like a toddler that's going to an amusement park. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hold on, we're already getting another entrant. CM Punk just came in and everybody looked at each other. Yeah, Seth Rollins. All right. Okay.
Well, he's got to get him on this staring too. Guys,
you can wrestle.
It's okay.
Oh, there are so many stories. History with Punk and Rollins.
What are they doing? Like 90 seconds between entrants?
Well, they said 2 minutes, but it
is definitely not 2 minutes.
It just seems to be.
Yeah, there's always someone on one of the blogs that puts out like a breakdown.
Yeah.
But it's like you're right. It seems like they're coming out like every 60 seconds.
Well, they might be because they're getting. They must be over time because They're at 4 hours at this
Yeah.
point. Like that is a
And there's
long.
still
That's
4 more
longer than they
entrants.
normally do those shows. Yeah.
This is the first one on Netflix, so.
That's true. But you know, people want to get home at a reasonable hour.
I can't remember if Indianapolis is in our time zone or not.
I think they are. Because when the Raptors play the Pacers, it's at a normal time.
Yeah, but they usually shift that. They shift start times so that they'll start at the normal time.
Once in a lifetime. Never to be duplicated. James Sunell, right here in front of us. Right to the Hall of Fame here.
No, like, surprise legends, right?
No.
Like, you're not getting like a, yeah.
Not even like a big
shied away
return.
from that. Yeah.
Not even like a big return so far for the men. AJ Styles, maybe?
Dominic Mysterio. Do it. Go all the way with Dominic.
Such a weird little dude.
This dude is one of the most valuable guys they have. They put Rhea Ripley with him. Rhea Ripley becomes a bigger star than she's ever been before. They put Liv Morgan with him. Liv Morgan becomes a bigger star than she's ever been before.
It's the mustache. Could be the tassels.
Could be.
I jump on you!
Whee! Yo!
Oh, all right then.
Oh.
Hmm?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know, Dom. Did you really think this through?
I don't think he did.
There you go. All right, so who's left? So we got 27, 28, 29. So 4 wrestlers left.
Yeah.
Maybe Solo Sikoa. There's still like no Tamatonga. I haven't seen him.
I thought he was hurt.
LA Knight.
Yeah, no LA Knight.
No LA Knight yet. No Logan Paul. No Shane McMahon.
Oh.
Sami Zayn. All right. Let's go.
That means go faster.
Let's go. Let's go.
One of the luckiest numbers historically speaking.
That is one hell of a kick.
A hell of a kick.
Wish it would have a match every now and again.
Sammy and CM Punk. No love lost there.
Except for that one summer.
Wow. That one magical summer when there was love lost.
There was love. It was lost.
It must have been love with El Generico.
That's where he went.
Must have been. In love. Oh
boy.
Here,
eliminates themselves. Backlash is scared. Not scared, but
okay.
You know we haven't had in a few years? The whole like
What's that?
champion loses the title in a match and then wins the Royal Rumble like in the same night.
Huh?
Number 28.
It's just this guy.
Yeah, I wrote that sound for you. Oh, Damian Priest. Okay.
We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, they're more into doing the Money in the Bank cash-ins on the same night as winning it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to have replaced it. So, I guess we're not getting The Rock. I don't know.
I don't think The Rock needs the Royal Rumble.
No, he doesn't. But it just feels like, remember, he did the Raw Netflix debut. Then he did NXT. And it seemed like, okay, so they're going to build up something that'll lead to WrestleMania, and then he's just gone.
No. Just doing stuff.
The contract in on at WrestleMania, none other than McIntyre. Now AJ Styles with Damien up top.
Oh. He just clapped really loud, and it burst his eardrum.
He's like the Hulk.
Dominic from behind, of course.
Oh.
Damien Priest. The Priest was excommunicated. Thanks for coming.
Oh.
Dirt.
And Dominic.
There you go. I like that Punk has multiple different Bret Hart inspired trunks. It's like, are you gonna wear your Bret Hart inspired trunks? Yes. Which ones?
You'll have to choose from this drawer.
There's LA Knight. All right. So who is number 30?
Yeah,
then?
who's left?
Who's getting the coveted number 30 spot?
Triple
If it's
H.
Vince, I'm going to be so pissed off.
It's Triple H. This has all been the long con to win the Royal Rumble. You've done that before. This one.
Different Royal Rumble.
That Royal
All
Rumble
the
was
Royal Rumbles.
part of the plan to win this Royal Rumble.
Go. AJ Styles and LA Knights. Some TNA guys.
With those names, yes, they are.
Yeet and Ya. Wrestling fans like words that they can say and yell real loud.
They really do love the chant things. Like,
Uh-huh.
I can't think of a chant that didn't catch on, frankly.
What a frenzy of energy.
A phrenergy.
It's a great crowd in Indianapolis. It's doing our job for us. It's the best commentary you've ever done, Michael Cole. Thanks, mate.
Oh, shit. It could be Corey Graves.
Remember, as you see, and then from behind is McIntyre. McIntyre at ringside. Remember, Punk's in his
Unless
don't
they
know.
were just like, fuck you, Corey Graves, you're not calling the Rumble.
If Graves was going to be the like surprise last entrant, I think he would have had to have had, frankly, a much bigger career.
Yeah,
Before he got
that's
hurt.
true. Oh.
Sami Zayn eliminated in this match.
Oh. Oh.
Kicks by McIntyre on the tribal chief.
All right, here we go.
All these fans go to Mania.
Ah, it's Logan fucking Paul.
Sure is.
Fuck this douchebag.
The social media megastar, the former United States champion, now part of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Logan Paul enters his second Royal Rumble. But if you're full dirty Douglas hated in this building, The Maverick just broke the damn scale and he's ready to break some hearts by booking his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Remember the viral moment he and Ricochet created a couple of years ago? Logan Paul now on the top rope, and there it is, exploding into that double clothesline.
Exploding.
Yeah, it's super
What a setup
explosive.
for the Maverick. There are 10
What a setup for the Maverick.
Logan Paul, oh, great suplex by Paul to Jey Uso. Perfect flex.
LA Knight and Logan Paul feuded for a long time. So
Oh, see you, Drew.
everybody getting in everybody's way. Drew McIntyre, fairly unsatisfying. Oh, okay.
By Damian
McIntyre,
Priest. Yeah.
Damian Priest, yeah. Big tall guys.
See if we have
Cody
one of
Rod
them.
is back.
Oh.
They have the Cody Rod graphic is back. Will they choose Gunther or Cody Rod?
My shitty eyes sees Cody Roo. And then I think, Cody Roo!
Cody Roo! Like he was a member of Master P's.
Yeah.
Group.
No Limit Soldiers. Rap is crap.
Logan Paul on the apron now. LA Knight. Trying to eliminate Logan Paul. Paul's in trouble. You said it might be a short night for Logan. Logan now. Leaping forward.
Kofi's not in the Rumble, is he?
LA Knight cannot believe it.
Slip. Oh.
Technically, Logan Paul is still in the Royal Rumble. Logan Paul said he
Not
worked
Damian
smarter,
Priest,
not
though.
harder.
Oh. See, I like this because all the upcoming feuds start with okay, who got eliminated by who?
Yeah.
Oh! So Styles and LA Knight? Probably expect that one. Fall. Somebody grabs Flip.
Logan Paul's still in it. He's not been eliminated as of yet. You got to figure out how Paul's going to get back into this thing. AJ Styles now. Sit out to the end. All down to the steps. Paul is in this. Feet have not touched the floor. Paul's wall going up here. Paul now. Targeting Styles.
Oh, okay. Styles and Logan Paul?
Maybe. I'd
I can
actually
see
watch
them doing
Styles
that.
and Logan Paul.
No, because they have to put Logan Paul in with a really good wrestler, and that's AJ Styles, right? So that would make sense to me. Oh, they've already wrestled. They
Never
wrestled
mind.
in Saudi Arabia. Okay, forget that then. Yeah, but they always put him against Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, everybody can wrestle. All right. I still think it's either Cena or Dark Horse pick is Jey Uso.
Yeah. I'm going to go Punk or Cena.
Could be Punk, too. There we go. Lay that shit in, Punker. I think Punk did lay that shit in, too. Oh.
Cena. Superman punch. Stop.
Stop!
And now, let the games begin.
The War Games begins. Okay, the camera's now focused on each of you once. You may begin your wrestling. Seth, stand up as slowly as you can.
That could be
Everyone
interesting.
else, just have a nap.
That could be an interesting Mania matchup for these two.
Seth and Roman.
Yeah, in a grudge match.
Have you seen what Moxley's doing on AEW? No, I haven't watched it. The Death Riders angle? Yeah, it's not that good. I don't really like it.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're writing or why they're deaf.
No, you're not. No, you're not getting it. You're not. No. Put it down. Put it down. He's the big dog. Oh, no, he's not the dog anymore. I don't know.
Deep down hatred in the state. Reigns will never forget Rollins for breaking up his shield. One of the great cheats in the history of this company. Rollins Reigns down with a big uppercut to Seth Rollins. Too much history, too much pain between these two, and it's still costing them. But he'll stop. Roman Reigns now. Superman punch got caught by Seth Rollins. Rollins looking for a pedigree. Roman trying to fight out of it, and he does. He's got Seth up on his shoulders. Look at him eliminate Seth now. Seth fighting to the outside. Rollins trying to hang on. Roman trying to eliminate Seth Rollins. We have 6 left.
Somebody would just wake up and try to eliminate both of them. Unfortunately, a carbon monoxide leak has taken out the other 4 wrestlers in this match. I like that Punk got hurt in the last Royal Rumble match. So this time they have him come out at 25 or something, just stare at everyone, and then just punch and kick. There we go, double elimination. And somehow he's still completely out of breath. Oh, no!
Whack.
Oh, Jey Uso's still alive. My dark horse pick. Yeah, see, I think they're doing Roman Punk. No. Oh, my God. Is Roman Reigns dead?
I don't know. I think someone just stepped on his head.
Even more heated between CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
So Punk, Roman, and Rollins are all going to be involved in shit.
Triple threat, maybe?
You have to think the disappointment of being eliminated this deep into the Royal Rumble has set both men off the edge. Punk's been dropped. Rollins now. Rollins is stalking Paul Heyman. Stalking Paul Heyman. Roman nowhere to go.
Whoa. It's a good thing the carbon monoxide poisoning has taken out everyone in the ring still. Well, this is going on.
All the dreams just evaporated, but still Rollins isn't gone. Rollins and Punk are fighting. Meanwhile, guys, Rollins still hold up. We got Cena left, we got Paul left, we got Jey Uso left.
Yeah, it's not a great choice.
Try to get some control out here. Complete devastation outside the ring. Roman Reigns eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Same with Seth Lincoln Rollins by CM Punk. A lot of betting slips. Not yet.
No, Pat, you can't gamble on wrestling.
They tried.
So I guess they did a thing where Punk just kind of walked past Roman and Paul there. And again, like the idea is Paul owes Punk a favor. So I think the favor is like a match against Roman at WrestleMania, right?
Could be.
Let's reset here. We're sold out over 70,000.
All right, but here we go. There's no way it's Logan Paul. It's got to be either Cena or Jey Uso.
I think it's going to be a double elimination to end it, no matter who it is. So
Honorable
Yeah.
Jey Uso and Logan Paul.
If I were them, though, I'd have one of Jay or Cena get eliminated first. Because you don't want like the Cena fans to be disappointed with Jey Uso winning and Jey Uso fans being disappointed with Cena winning. So I'd have somebody go out first, and then you win by throwing out Logan Paul, and then everybody's happy.
Logan spins around, gets a kick in the face. He thinks Jey Uso, Air Force One in a jaw. This is all playing into the favor of John Cena, who's getting maximum recovery time. John Cena, who's out of harm's way. Cena now, stalking Logan Paul. A smart veteran move by Cena. That needs to slug it out. Cena now.
Don't do Cena and Logan Paul. I don't want to see that.
no one does.
Superman is back. He's not picking it up.
Oh, boy.
Unless they get them both.
Oh. I think that Cena's got his socks pulled up as high as he can. Oh. Oh, goodbye, Logan Paul. Oh, so they are not doing my idea.
They did not get your memo.
John Cena. No. They said fuck Ian and his stupid ideas. We're going with Jey Uso and John Cena at the end.
Why would they do that?
They were really rude about it.
Seriously?
I don't know what I did. I've given them money so many times over the years.
Really?
John Cena, a 16-time world champion. Jey Uso, one of the greatest tag team champions of all time. He's going to make it in the second place.
Okay.
Gary Canada's Jey Uso and John Cena. This Rumble match has been 75% people like standing and staring and realizing who's in the ring. And Jacob Fatu having stare downs with people. And Jey Uso clearly needs a second to breathe.
maybe
Give me
cut
a
back.
second. I am really out of breath. I am super out of breath. My hands are on my knees. I kind of have diarrhea too, and I'm really worried.
I might have gout, athlete's foot. I don't know.
Cena and Uso, the final.
Punch! Punch!
Is this Netflix being like, see, we can show two guys punching and not have it screw up.
Oh, a headbutt from John Cena.
Hmm.
Here we go, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, this is the last time I will do this specific move at the Royal Rumble.
Join me in
Pressing the taunt
Texas.
button. Five knuckle shuffle, which is a comment on jerking off. Somehow survived the whole PG era. No one figured it out. Oh.
Ah, he hit him with his crotch.
It's the hardest part of the body. It's the ring apron of the body.
No. No, don't do it. Don't push me.
No, I don't.
Oof.
No. Okay. One more nap and then the end of the match, guys. This is the last nap of the match.
This is the last nap
This
of
is
the
the
Royal
last
Rumble.
Royal Rumble nap. that John Cena will ever take. He'll nap on Raw, he'll nap on SmackDown, he'll nap in the Elimination Chamber. But this is the last Royal Rumble nap of John Cena's legendary career.
Perhaps he'll win the Money in the Nap match.
Now waking from his slumber, will he be yeeted? Oh!
I believe that's
no,
referred
Cena!
to as skinning the cat.
Oh! The old Shawn Michaels. Oh, Cena, remember you and Batista screwed this up once. Be careful.
You're
that's
both
the floor!
you're both on the hardest part of the ring.
Hwah! This is some fantastic exaggerating punching.
It
Exaggerated
really is.
punching we've seen. This is like a master class. Okay, now you punch me in a big dramatic way.
The sad part is, if I ever got in a fight, this is probably what I'd try to do.
Oh!
Damn it, Cena, I have to pee.
Oh my God! Is Cena gonna
There
do
it is.
No? Oh! Wow! The dark horse picked Jey Uso.
Wow, well done.
Hot damn! He was a plus 2,500 favorite.
I don't know what that means.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer just a nickname. It is no longer a moniker.
Damn! I think they're gonna
Kiss
do my idea.
Kiss him.
Whoa!
Kiss him.
Everybody points at the sign. I want to kiss at the sign.
Hug me. Hug me at the WrestleMania sign.
Hold me at the WrestleMania sign.
Hold me like you did on the beach on Naboo. Yeah, John, we know he should take it in. Get out of the ring. Let him do his pointing.
Ooh, shoo! I knew it. I'm just like I'm watching this guy. I was like, this guy is fucking popular as all fuck.
Yeah.
Like-
he's quite over, as they say.
Like I was finally getting what Rikishi had been throwing down this whole time. I was like, yes, fuck.
That's annoying.
Logan Paul throwing out Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got unresolved issues, sort of like a three-way feud here with Seth, Roman,
Yeah.
and Punk. There's also like, don't forget, there's 2 nights, right?
Yeah,
So
oh
you
yeah,
could
totally.
Yeah.
He won with his finishing move, the gentle shove.
It's just me, Oos.
Away you go, Oos. Away you go. That's a good point. Good job, Jay. Oh, he's a champion now. I just call him the winner. I've lost your sound. Well, that's strange. What a weird time to lose sound. Oh well. Of all the things we've lost, the sound is but a moment. I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you.